going on? I'm going to show you guys today how to hook up a, well, rather tell you, I've already got it all installed, but I'm going to tell you how to hook up a CB PA with, through an amp with a power horn from Radio Shack. So I'm going to start off by saying you don't have to go expensive on this. I mean, cheap stuff works. Yeah, I mean, it may be cheap, and people might say, oh, you need to get a better brand, but honestly, I didn't pay hardly anything for this setup, and it's loud as hell now that I have an amp for it. But I'm going to start by telling you that I've seen a lot of people do this, and they did not use an amp. They did not run their PA through an amp before they had it under the hood. They said it was loud enough for them, but unless they really don't want it loud, then I'm pretty sure they're full of shit and probably just wanted to get popular on YouTube or something. But, because I hooked mine up and literally, I mean, yeah, it's easy because it's just, you only buy one extra cord, which is an RCA cord. But I hooked it up, and with my engine on, you couldn't even hear me probably 10 feet away. Now, with my engine off, you might be able to hear me from 10 feet away, but even then, I mean, the sound was still muffled a lot. So I'm going to show you guys how to hook this up through an amp. It's really not difficult at all. The main thing is finding a decent priced amp, because I know those are pretty damn pricey. I'm going to start off by the items that you'll need. You will need a CB radio, which I literally bought mine from Walmart, and it costed me, I think, $30 for the CB. And it does have a little bit of cord on it for the power, but it's really not enough to take it anywhere. There's different ways you can hook this up. You can go straight to your battery, but or your fuse box even, but I really don't recommend it just simply because of the step that you need for your amp to work. So I'll explain that later, but I'm going to start off. I bought this as my power cord, and it's just a little thing that plugs into your cigarette lighter. I mean, ignore the blue wire for now. Red and black cords, just like my CB had. I actually bought it from a truck stop here in town. Bought it from truck stop. I think that cost me $2 or something like that. You'll need that. You'll need a power supply, which, like I said, if you're running through an amp, you're probably going to need one of those. You'll also need a 100-watt power horn from Radio Shack, and those literally $35 I think I paid for that power horn, which is, I believe it's way worth the money. Bear with me real quick while I get this damn amp uncovered. I don't really feel like putting a lot of work into this, so I don't feel like hiding everything. Just threw my amp underneath my floor mat, way up there though. All these cables, you'll need all these cables that run to your amp, and those you can buy at Walmart. They come in a pack for $20, and you literally get every single cord. Like, you won't need anything else. But you will need, if you buy that pack, you'll have everything. But if you want to buy it separate, you have some cords, you might not have all of them. You'll need RCA cable with the RCA things on the end. You'll need speaker wire. That, like I said, that pack comes with plenty of speaker wire. You'll need a ground wire. You'll need a power cord, and that brings me to this little blue cord here. I'm not sure what it's called, but I do know that it's got to be plugged into your amp and have power coming from an outside source before it can turn your amp on. Yeah, your power cord is the red cord, which should give it power, but to keep it from draining your battery, because you have to run that red power cord straight to your battery, to keep it from draining your battery, that's what this blue cord comes in for. And what that blue cord is I think it has to have like at least 5 volts of electricity running through it in order for your amp to power on. So it's more of like a safety feature. So that brings me to why I bought this cigarette lighter, because these CB radios don't have a place in the back where you can, at least I didn't see one, where you can put that blue wire and have it set through your CB, which the blue wire would connect through whatever you're putting the amp to, and whenever you're, say the CB had it, when your CB turned on, it would send a signal to the amp, which would turn the amp on. Well, since I don't see anything on the back of the CB, I went ahead and just bought this and just literally wrapped it around there. I mean, wrapped it around the end. That way, when I plugged it in, the stuff would come on. So I'll go ahead and plug that into my cigarette lighter right there. Go ahead and put my amp down here. Put it back up here. And I'm probably going to go ahead and show you guys how it sounds and show you under my hood how I did everything, where I put my speaker. I have a 98 Dakota, so if you have a 98 Dakota, feel free to copy whatever you need. I'll go ahead and shut the truck off. This is how I hooked up my power horn. Took it right to, oh, sorry, my finger was in the way. I put it right in the engine compartment. There's no way to really bolt it down. 50 watt probably would have fit better, but I wanted the 100 watt. So that's basically the only place I could find to put it. I mean, it's not touching up against anything hot. It's not in the way of anything. I mean, a lot of you are probably going to be like, oh, that smells safe. Well, I've had it there for like a month, so you can kiss my ass. Sorry for the vulgarity. But I ran my power cord to my battery, of course, and power horn sitting right there. I bring you around, and I'll even close the door. That way we can hear it, and you can judge from the inside of the car what it sounds like. I'm going to go ahead and set my phone down, just simply because I shot a video, kind of like a wrap-up video, just a few minutes ago. But it didn't really turn out, simply because of whenever I tried to speak through the microphone, the got too close to my phone and made a really loud squeaking noise. So I'm going to go ahead and set this phone up. That way y'all can somewhat see something while I do it. I guess you'll look at whatever the hell that is. Well, here we go.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
And you can literally hear this thing forever. I mean, even when the car's turned on, I mean, I've yelled at people from 4 blocks down the street and they heard me, so I guess that's about it. Thank you for watching.
Take it easy, YouTube.